trying to organize here and getting a little bit ahead here, seeing some daylight. But I wanted to tell you I'm um, starting a new journal, so I'm excited about that. Um, Hope you all can follow me on this journey. I'm trying not to make it, not trying to go and make it too long, trying not to make it too long. That's what I'm saying. I can't get my words out today. Um, so come on in, give me that thumbs up, subscribe. Hey, Riza, good afternoon. It's good afternoon here. Sorry. Um, I got my microphone on, so hopefully it won't. I think my other phone thing had something to do with that. Ooh, something's on my glasses. No tissue. Okay, it's just and they do need to be cleaned. So, yeah, a couple of my lives I wasn't pleased with the sound, and I had another cover on my phone, and I don't know if that affected it or not, but I took it off. It fits in my holder better when I'm recording. And yes, give me that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Right there it is. Colleen C to Serendipity at 123. You don't have to put the 123 if you find it in there. So, my youngest daughter wanted a cat journal. So, I made all three of my daughters a journal. I made my oldest two journals. I've made my middle daughter two journals. Hang on a sec, I got to get some lotion on my hands, they're awful dry. And I've made my youngest daughter one journal. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to make her a cat journal. So, been printing off pages, cat pictures, um, just all kinds of stuff. Can everybody hear me okay? Is the music in the background too loud? Let me know. Um, Thank you for everybody that's come in, everybody that's given me a thumbs up. May just be two people, but that's all right. We'll just keep going here. So, yeah, organizing a little bit. Going to try to pay attention to my chat here. It's hard to craft and look at the chat, so excuse me. Um, so, um, I love this. I just found this in my thing, in my piles of paper that I run stuff off. I copy it on my copier, and then I'm like, I put it in a pile and I don't use it. So I need to get all my papers filed and put each category, say like flowers or cats or ideas for covers for junk journals or whatever. Just yeah, I just need the time to do that. And with me watching my granddaughter, with uh, me working full time, it's hard. It's hard, gang, to get everything done, to get my, pay attention to my YouTube channel. It's hard. I try. Um, so let me show you this before I go anywhere. I love it. If you can't figure out how to be kind, figure out how to be quiet. Love it. So I I found this in the trash at work. I got to cover this up. Well, let me do this. So it's really nice. It was like a journal, and I love this. My daughter gave me a journal. My middle daughter gave me a journal, and I'm journaling in it every day. read the Bible, and then I like read one chapter a day, and then I I write down what God has spoken to me or what I've gotten out of those out of that chapter. And it's going along really good. And it has this in there, so I just put that in where I leave off every day, and I go to it's a thicker one and it's wire bound, and it says happy thoughts on the front. So I thought that was really good for um my journaling there. So so I got this. It's really soft. It's kind of like I want to say kind of like leather. Now I got to cover the front of it up because it has the company that I work for, and I don't want to. I mean, not my company. My company's 4M. But the people that I work for that were contracted out. So anyway, she threw this away, and all this paper was left in it. And this is kind of a cream color. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I am going to use this. And she had a bunch of papers tore out, and um, yeah, so I'm going to use this. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, just guesstimating 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, I would say 20 to 25 pages. So I'm good with that. I'm just going to leave that like that and then put it, I should have covered this, put it back in here. Oh, yeah, and it's got a neat little pocket in the back. Um, what do you call that? A gusset. Yeah, so you can tuck stuff in there. And I did cut the other out, and you can see, but I'm going to clean that up. Ooh, I did it really. I don't know if I can clean that up, make it straight, or let me try. Yeah, I'll do that later, but I think this will make a really nice journal for. I threw it away. So that's my plans for that. So next week I'll cover that up and I'll um, show you the cover. I got to come up with something for the cover. So I don't have my basket unloaded with, still have some stuff left over from Henry's journal, but whoops, let me turn the camera around and I'll show you all the stuff that I've got. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah. I got some stuff left over from the baby journal in here. I don't need that. Might need that. Okay, let me see here. Sorry, gang. Oh, yeah. I'll use that. Maybe. So, my daughter has an orange cat. And speaking of cats, he freaked me out this morning. I sorry about that. Just getting adjusted here. I'm gonna flip my camera around too. And yeah, he I couldn't find him this morning, and I'm like, oh well, he's somewhere. And so this afternoon I got worried about him. I was fixing my lunch, and hey, what everybody have for lunch? Um, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I was thinking, I was like, what if he got out? He is chipped. My daughter put a chip in him, so so if he does get out, but just my nightmare. If he did get out, my daughter has that. She can, oh gosh, I just got a mess here, gang. But anyway, So I was like, I'm going in my daughter's room and look for him because he's usually laying on the bed, and he wasn't earlier when I looked in there. I just looked in for a second. I'm like, okay. So this time, and I did turn on the light before. So this time I went in again, and he was, my daughter has a portable closet, and he was laying on some, she has some of those pull out drawers, the cloth drawers. So he was laying on there, and I was looking, I turned the light on, and he looked at me like, what? So let me turn my camera around again. As usual, you'll see my ceiling first, and then you'll see my craft table. So let me see if I can do this. This is organizing a little bit here this morning. So here we go. I'm going to flip-a-roo. I'm going to try not to get my hand in the way this time. Okay. Here's my ceiling. Checking the volume on my phone. There's my light. There's my hand. Okay. And flip the camera around. And you see my craft table. Now let me get adjusted here. Oh, I think we're pretty good. Maybe. All right. Put my ring back on before I lose it. Okay. Just a little bit that way. And we'll be good to go. Let me put these over here. I don't know if I'll use those or not. Get scooted up here. So, these are just some stickers. I might use these in her journal. I don't know. Sorry about that glare. I know that's a glare. But, okay. So these are the papers I've got started. And I've got a bunch of other pictures saved on my phone. But these, and see, this got cut off, and I didn't even realize that. And then this, like I said, she has an orange cat. So I'm not trying to get a black cat in there because we lost our black cat. We had a cat before, and there's her kitty cat. That's Oscar sitting in the window just staring at me. Yep. And this little picture I thought was really cute. Like I said, I'm going to try to incorporate orange cats as much as possible, but there's some cute ones like this one. I'm like, I guess I could go in there with a colored pencil, and these, I think this is so cute. That is something her cat would do. Yep, he would really do that. I catch him in some oh yeah, and these orange cats are tabbies, and they're just different facts. I thought that would be fun to put in that these papers are just different facts. And I have a bunch of stuff that I've run off, and that was supposed to go in another journal. Oh well. I thought I might incorporate these journaling cards, make back them on cardboard, some different paper here. Yeah, just different lined paper. I might put this in, and well, I can't. I was gonna say I might put it in. I'll have to run that off different. I wonder what my intent was. I think I was gonna back those. I think that's what I was gonna do. That's why. yeah, anyway, I thought these were really neat. Huge library cards. And this pink, she's not a girly girl. She's kind of like me. She's kind of like a tomboy-ish girl. These are really neat. Just different pieces of music page. And these, I don't know, I might use that on a master board. And this I was going to use in my daughter's baby journal. And I was going to fold in half, but I think I'm going to use it in my daughter's cat journal. It says, they whispered to her, "You cannot withstand the storm." And she whispered back, "I am the storm." Look out when she says that. So they're tearing a trailer down about, see, 6, 7 trailers down for me. They're being really loud. There's semis going in and out. These, this is like a private, not a private, but you don't get many semis here. So these ones are kind of, I do want to use that one. So, so that's the papers I want to use in my daughter's cat journal. Oh, that would be really cute for a cover, but it's, let me see. Get this cover back out here. I can't show you the cover until I get it glued, but I can show you the back. I'm afraid this is going to be too big. No, you know, that would be just right if I cut it down. That would be cute, wouldn't it? On the front of this. I would have to, of course, cut it down. Let me do that right now. We'll just do this right now. Want to incorporate that. So we'll put that in there. Sorry I can't show you the front, but I just, nope, not going to risk my job. So, my trimmer here. I hope this one, yeah, once I cut this, we're going to leave a little bit of white on there. So let me see, right there's the, we'll do it like that. Cut that off of there. Goes in my scrap box. This, yeah, I'm going to leave that. This is what I was, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that like that. Let me get my book back up here, my cover that I'm going to use. If you hear something fall, it's see, that's still too big. So I'm just going to have to trim a little bit off of each. I just want a little bit though. Let me see what I can do here. Just thinking out loud here. How is everybody today? I hope you're all blessed. I am. About right there. Yep. I'm thinking I want a border, oops, around this. So see, that's really close, but maybe if I put like a little bit on here and then I just want it to fit on this. So, just if you've just joined me, I'm starting to work on my youngest daughter's cat journal. So, I think that'll be, ooh, need a little bit more off there. Darn it. I didn't want to, and I might come up with something different. I don't know. Might come up with a different cover because this will cover most of it and it's awfully pretty. I think this is a pretty blue, and like I said, it's soft, and I just have to cover a portion of that. It's not the whole, it's like that much of it. So might put a book plate on it. So that's pretty. I don't want to expose that name on there. See, that's pretty big, but she would know it was a cat journal, wouldn't she? And that would look really neat if I laminated that too. It would last a little bit longer, but that's really big for a cover. Um, I'll have to do some, I don't know. That's really neat though. I might have ruined that picture for something else. But anyway, um, that's really all I've got for my daughter's cat journal. I've got some other things. Like I said, the this time today it slipped up on me. So let me just do a little organizing if you don't mind. I got this big thing of buttons. I showed this to you before. It's got letters and buttons in it. I know they correspond, but I'm like, you know what? It would be nice if I had the buttons somewhere and the letters somewhere else. So here's my mess. So I did this a little bit this morning. I have this little thing my daughter said I could have too. It's full of buttons. And I also have this one. And I had that bag, if you remember, I showed you. These are these little owls, they're buttons. And I had 51 owl buttons. And I had them in that bag. And I'm like, these are buttons too. I just might as well put them in my container there. So those are my little owl buttons. They're I think they're wood, but I thought those are cute. I thought they'd be cute to journal with. So I put those in there, and on the bottom is my bigger buttons that wouldn't go through there. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sort the letters out, and I need to, let me just put them back in here for now. Need to open that up with something so I can just drop. Yeah, I got letters and numbers. So let me sort these out real quick. Yeah, had a real good week. Got some disappointing news yesterday, but I'm trusting God. He is in this. He's been in this all the while, and um yeah, the last 7 months we've been going through something, and I'm not putting it out there because it's pretty private. And when it's all over, I hope that Cece, my oldest daughter Courtney, will give her testimony. If she don't, I surely will when this thing is all over. So, yeah, a little bit of kind of disappointing news. Like I said, God's been with us all the way, and He's not giving up now. And we're surely not giving up. My daughter is not giving up. So, just keep praying for us. Unspoken prayer. God knows. God knows our situation, and when you pray, mention my name, and He'll know. he'll know the situation. So yeah, a friend of mine gave me these letters, numbers, and I don't know if you've seen the video. Go back and see it. It was a couple, 3, 4 months ago, and she asked me if I wanted stuff for my journals, and I'm like, yeah. And I said, well, or first I said, how much? And she goes, oh, free. And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, now to get it over to you. She lives in a smaller town, like it's like a 10-minute, 15-minute drive from here. So I'm like, well, I can come over. And she goes, okay. And then we set up a time and a day. And I said, okay, now I need your address. And we're communicating. And she gave me her address. So I went over there the time we agreed on. And oh my gosh, you guys, she gave me so much stuff. I was so, so thankful and just overwhelmed. And I did a video on part of it. I couldn't get all of it um, on one video. It just would went on forever. So I'm really excited. Oh, that's yeah, I know what that goes to, and I think I'm gonna garbage that. So yeah, so this was oh yeah, I will have a use for these for sure. Excuse me, let me get a drink of water here. So, oh wow, it's 72 outside when I get done. I was going to do some stuff inside. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump. I was going to do some stuff inside, but nope. I see the temperature on my computer says it's 72. Sunny. It was cloudy earlier, so I will get out and oh, there's a button. Didn't want that in there. Let me retrieve that. Trying to sort these buttons. Oh, and it's gonna sink to the bottom, but I might get no, I got it. There we go. About got all the letters and numbers. Not too many numbers. I've seen some ones, and they might be L's too. Um, so yeah, how's your weather where you're at? Um, we're going into spring, and I'm so excited. Just being cooped up all winter and having to have the house closed, and just not my cup of tea. So I would have the door open today, but I'm in here. This is my front bedroom, and I just don't like to having the door open. And I could lock my screen door, but you know, you know, it looks like a period. I still use that. I see quite a bit of C's in here, so that's and J's, so that's good for journal. I don't think I have enough letters to spell out journal, but I might. I should see here. There's some little bitty, I think they're periods or hyphens or something. What are those? I don't think I need those. Nope. A little metal piece or something. Oh, there's an X. Okay, I should put these flowers because those are really not buttons. I mean, I could use them for buttons, but oh well, I'm gonna. Okay, got all my letters separated. So now you can see all those are letters, and I'll put those in something different, but I just wanted to kind of sort these out. So my bigger buttons here, I know they won't go through that. And I think when I get all these buttons, I don't think those will go through. Nope. So those will go in here. How about those? Yep. Those won't. Nope. Oh gosh. that one, yep. Okay. Okay, that one went through. Just, yeah, once I get these in here. Oh yeah, these flowers I gotta get. Oh, there's a letter. That's okay. We still got that out. So, really pretty pastel buttons. I love this green. Kind of, I don't know what you call it. This is an olive green. I know that for sure. And, oh, there's an E. Okay, I think the rest of these will fit in here. So let me get a paper that I did before and let me get these owl buttons. I'm going to dump them out. And there's, oh well. They're all buttons, so I'm going to put them all back in here. See, here's a button I saved off of something. Oh, that was from used to be my work pants, but they were too short, and so I quit wearing them to work. And they're just really light, and they don't have the pockets in them I need pockets. That fit in there? Ooh, barely. Just. All right, let me get a piece of paper here and scoop these up. I see another letter I missed. There's an S. So then, yeah, this has a very narrow opening. So I thought this would be best. Whoops, and I dropped one. You know what? Oh, I got too many. Some of these won't fit in it. Yep. That's too many. I'm going to have to find a bigger, now that I've made a mess and buttons everywhere. Darn it, I thought they'd all fit in there, but they're not going to. So let me, yeah, I've got a million containers here, but I'm not going to put them back in there because I just sorted them out. So I got some paint I wanted to do. That won't fit in there. Another project, but again, this live snuck up on me. Well, I was ready. I was ready for it, but I was sitting here at my desk and I looked and I was like, oh, it's time to go live. I have a little countdown. Oh, there's an R. Look at these. Aren't these really neat? Oh, those are, oh, it's something. It isn't that. It's kind of like a flat back thing. Can you see it? That's really neat. So, oh, Colleen. Trying to get all these buttons on here. And like I said, I dropped some. Heard some flinging. Oh boy, that is really neat display, I think, of buttons. Oh gosh, trying to think what I have here, just like handy that I could. That goes in here because it's too big. Too bad I didn't have something like this. A bigger something, because it has to be. Yeah. Darn it. Well, let me use this cup. It's see-through. And I'll just put these. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do like that. I'll have to do something different here. A jar would be nice. Yep, it sure would be. But that'll be for another, not another video, but um, yeah, it just looks nice in a clear container because you see all the different colors. And okay, that's my button escapade for today. Let me think of something really quick to do here. Let me make a, I was thinking of this earlier. Put this over to the side. Thinking about making envelopes and tuck spots and everything. So you're always looking for something to put in a journal. And I might dedicate tomorrow's Live Thursday. I was going to say, yeah, tomorrow is Thursday, isn't it? So dedicate that live to, I like the jagged edge. Don't need straight edges on everything. So let me get my tear ruler here. I made this. They sell these. There's another button. Yeah, they sell these, but I made my own. And I don't know if you can see the edge. I need some black paper or darker the edge. I just made my own, and I followed a gal that she made her own. And since she has bought her tear ruler, but I'm like, you know what? That's not in my budget. So I just made me one, and this one's a plastic one. So I just what I do, beat it on stuff and give it a jagged edge, and so you don't have a straight edge. So this is just a book page that I've extra book page that I got, and just kind of make a quick tuck spot envelope here. Let me do this one a little bit different. So just different stuff to put in journals. If you don't know what a journal's for, I'm going to leave those numbers on there. Numbers are neat. It's like a diary. You can now see that lettering's going to be upside down, but you know what? I think I'm okay with that. Just making a quick envelope here. I think that'll be good. Folding that. Yeah, journaling. Your secret thoughts, your gosh, I'm gonna lose that and then I'm gonna be mad. Like I said, I'm journaling now with for my Bible, I read a chapter a day in my Bible. So I'm writing down what I get out of that chapter or what God speaks to me. And that looks crooked because it is. That's okay. I'm just folding this to make a little envelope. You'll want to get your water out of the way so you don't spill it. I'm gonna ink the edges, and inking is just, yeah, if you have questions about junk journaling, just let me know. Ask them in the comments. I don't care. I'll answer them. I will answer them. If you're watching this replay. And I'm just doing this on the edges to make it look old. And this somewhat, see this different coloring down here? This somewhat has it. So, this isn't too old of a book. I think I got it out of the thrift shop. So then we'll do this side. You want to do all your inking before you glue, because you'll get it glued. You're like, oh, that's too white, or that's not dark enough. Yeah, I do this because this will be seen probably. I'm not worried about that down there because that won't be seen. I'll do this, do the fold here. That really good. Do this fold. Okay. This is distressed, let me get it out, distressed oxide. I do not have, I might have the inks, but there is a difference between the oxides and the inks, and I'm not for certain what the difference are. There's a lady, I watched the video of a lady that did the differences, and I was like, okay. It's like I didn't learn anything. I did, but it was like they still seem like the same to me. I mean, I don't know. The inks are more like if you're stamping. So there's that, and then we can just come in here and glue it real quick to make a little quick envelope. And like I said, I'm not bothered, and I might. Oh, but you know that's upside down too, but that's okay. So now we're just gonna glue this and make it a little envelope. Just so much stuff you can do with book pages. And don't throw those old books away. Donate them. I know the library, I need to get with my local library and see. Let me see. I want to do something here. This is just a simple pocket. So let's collage something on here. Let me see. I'm, as you can tell, I'm doing everything by the cuff today. Not, well, I had planned to show you that, in my daughter's, what I'm going to put in my daughter's journal. I got this piece of stuff hanging here. This little ribbon. I use that in my, okay, I'll definitely probably use that. Let me get my scrap. Oh, I'm embarrassed every time I get this out, but hey, you gotta be frugal when you don't have the money to go out and buy things. So this is my scrap box, and I need to sort this out too. I think I'm going to collage on this. That'll take up some time. I only got about 15 minutes. Let me check my timer. Oh, it's more than 15. I got, yeah, 15. Hang on, gang. I'm checking something here. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, let me cut this off. That would be neat, though. I'm going to use those butterflies. Yep. My scissors in my hand, right? That would be neato. Neato. Maybe that's all right. So, oh, excuse me, gosh. I'm so sorry. So I'm just going to round that edge because I won't be able to get my quarter rounder in there. Corner rounder, I said quarter. Corner rounder. Corner, corner, corner. All right, so then I'm going to take my quarter rounder, and it's got small, medium, and large, and I love this. Stick this in here, the small one, yep. I'm pleased with that. Yep, and this one. All right, oops, that didn't get, there it did. All right, so that will be neat. Don't want to cover that up. You know what? Put that right on there. Come up with something. Put that right on there. I'm going to do it down there. Get my glue out. Just might as well keep this glue handy. Let me scoot this back so that won't be the prominent. Getting a drink of water. So let me get a little bit of glue on here. I'm learning, you guys. I used to be so heavy-handed with the glue. Can't do that with paper. And I learned a little bit goes a long way. So we're just going to glue that on there like that. See, I got too much in my glue rag here. And I think I'm going to, let's see. Yeah, those are my stamps. They're buried. So I'm going to write these down, my ideas down for next week. Cover. Stamps. See, what else did I say I was going to do? This is in tomorrow's. This will be Thursday's live. This will be 3/14, 24. Okay, stamps. All right, that's a start. Okay, so let me get some more of this here. This stuff is really neat. Let's see. Just kind of following this, cutting that white part off. Of course, I won't use all this, but big junk journal envelope I saved. Okay. Throw that part away. All right. That would be kind of neat on there, but that would be kind of neat, even neater. Yep, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to glue it and then cut the excess off after it's glued on there. Trying to get that part kind of in the middle. Yep, that'll look neat. So what's your plans for tomorrow? Of course, mine's doing my live, doing my history video, doing my live, doing my junk journal live. Yeah, Yeah, that's kind of neat on there like that. Okay, so let me do something else. This is cool. This would be cool. See if I can get that under there before it's totally stuck down. Wiggle that in there. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle that in there. I got it. I glued it down too quick. You know what? I can deal with that. Yeah, we're going to cover up our torn edge here, but maybe I can. I think I can deal with that. Trying to get all these colors in there. Purple. Yeah. Okay, I'm good with that. Put some glue under there and we'll call it done. Yeah, I don't mind that right there. It is a book page after all, you know. I know what I could do. I'll do that after it dries. I'll tear this here. Look at that, color's coming off. Do that there. And this is just watercolor anyway. Do this here. We want to keep our torn edge look. And this, I inked that and everything. When it's good and dry, I'll go in here with my ruler and rip that and give it a jagged edge. Because I don't know, that don't look too bad straight like that, does it? So, hey Austin, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Hi Dawn, how you doing? Sorry, I'm crafting here and I'm not paying attention to my live, to my chat. Thank you all for coming in. I only got about a couple more minutes. I only go live for an hour on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I go live for 2 hours on Saturdays nights at 7 p.m. Central Time. My lives Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, I go at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I do my junk journaling stuff. And I've been working on this little envelope. Let me get rid of my box here, my scrap box. And thank you, Dawn and Austin, for coming in. I appreciate that. So this is what I've been working on. I'm starting a new journal. My youngest daughter has a cat, and she wanted me to do a cat journal. So I just took a book page, simple book page. That's where I started with, without the number on it. And I tore the sides off of it and the top. I left the numbers on it because that's kind of cool. And just make a little envelope to stick in the junk journals. And just showing you different things that you can do with book pages, the different things you can make with book pages. I had my desk calendar here and I still had February up there on it. February's gone. And come back tomorrow. I'm going to work on the cover a little bit because I have this. I came up with this idea today, but I'm not for sure. It's too big. I got this. I can't show the front of it because it has a name on it I don't want to show. But this looks just like my daughter's cat. And I thought that's going to be too big. And if I glue that down, it's going to be apt to come up. I mean, I have glue that will stick to this, but and the stuff that I want to cover up, it's about right here. So I might make just like a book plate, and you can make a book plate out of book page. So tomorrow, when if you come back, I hope you do. When you come back, um, I will have um, this part covered. I will have the cover figured out. In fact, I might. I don't know. My temperature says it's like 72 out, so I think I'm going to go outside and enjoy. I know I have to bring my garbage can back in. We have to put it out on the street for them to get our trash, and so I have to do that. See what kind of weather we're having out there. It's definitely spring, and I'm ready for it. I am definitely ready for it. I got about 4 more minutes. Like I said, thank you everybody for coming in. And yeah, I think this would be an awful cute cover, but I'm thinking it's just too big. Of course, I'd round the corners on it, but I got this corner rounder. I don't know if you can see it. It says small, medium, and large. And I just did the small, excuse me, on this. And I think that's neat that I punched these out and then the book page shows through. Excuse me, let me get a drink of water. Sorry. So, I just wanted to cover because it's wrong side, and of course it'll be wrong side. And I'll probably cover most of this up, but just something that you can make, just a little envelope you can tuck something in. This is just an example. Of course, this is too big, but right in there, you could do that. Um, yeah, just anything you want to tuck in there. It would be the person to that has the journal to decide that. Let me see. I got a little piece of paper here. This would be also good. Just do that. Of course, take that off of there. And I tried not to rip it, but I did. That's okay. I'm going to put this right there where I kind of messed that up. And that's probably not going to stick, so I'll re-stick it with glue. But yeah, you could fold this little piece of paper up and put it in a journal, and the journal is just whatever you want to make it. Yeah, that's a little bit too small for that, but you get the gist. Then you could pull this out and like, today I had a really good day. We went to the museum, saw a lot of exhibit, whatever. That's just an example. I'm going off. So I'm about done with my live here. I'm probably going to hear my alarm go off. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you everyone for coming in. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go. Bye everybody. Have a blessed day. Get out if your weather's nice like it says it is here. Get out and enjoy it. Take a walk maybe. I don't know if I'll have time to do that, but Anyway, I love each and every one of you. Subscribe. Give me that thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe. Tell your friends about it. I'm shooting for that 1K and I'm almost there. There's my alarm. All right, everybody. Bye.